What's up guys, it's me, Vitamin D, and today we're going to be finishing up the Kawasaki motorcycle slash dirt bike build. So we're going to get the tank back on the bike, we're going to get the fenders painted, and we are going to get the whole bike back together, seat and all. So let's take a peek at the footage, and I hope you guys enjoy. Today we are working on the mythical creature, the one thing I haven't showed you yet. We did the gas tank, and now it's time to finish the work up here with the fenders and maybe a couple other little things throughout. So let's get to it. Today we're going to be taking off the fenders, we're going to be hitting them with just a nice sanding cloth, and then we're going to be color matching them to the tank. There will not be a white stripe on these, it'll just be the pure blue. So let's get to that. That tire is blue, that will be turned black I believe. I'm also going to go black on the rear wheel, which right now is a kind of a beat up pitted chrome. But original color of the bike is the orange, and then it looks like on the front here, I have had this one off before, and it is only the 4 bolts there, so those come off. That should be fairly easy. Let's do it. So there are 4 bolts. They are 10 millimeters, and they do have a special little rubber insert there. Or spare leaf. Why is that one so short? Did that just break? It literally just broke. I barely touched this bolt and it snapped in half. So I'm gonna stick a ratchet or a vice grip on there, get that out, and then we're going to have to, I guess, find a 4th bolt for these guys to put this thing back together later. So there it is, snapped off. Okay, so front fender, all done there. We'll get all the dirt off there. We'll sand it up with one of those sanding pads, and then we'll just hit that with some blue paint. Not too worried about the fenders, they get nicked up all the time. Just to show you, here is where the 4 screws came out of. Right up here, these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the 4th one that just snapped off all by itself. And there it is, came out super easy. So the rear bumper, the rear fender does not look too difficult. It looks like these 2 screws here, and then there is a bolt right down, goes through the fender and comes out the top of the fender here. So we'll take those out quick and see where we get from there. Number 2. Looks like that back section is fairly loose there. Let's see about this last one. Was interesting and definitely not the way to do that. But rear fender is out. I'll scuff that up. I'll get these little rubber pieces out. We will paint that and then I'll go back on the bike. So, alright guys, so on these fenders, they are fairly rough. Somebody has obviously cracked them up pretty bad, melted them back together, things like that. So they're not perfect. I'm going to hit them with a scuff pad like this just to get a little grit on there for adhesion purposes. And then I'm going to hit it with a, can't remember if the blue is a Krylon or a Duplicolor, but I will take a look at that. Krylon is what I prefer just because it is made for adhering, at least the Plasti Bond is made for adhering to plastic. It sticks really well. Technically no priming, no sanding, nothing, just straight on. But I'm just going to hit this, get kind of the last of the dirt and grime off of it.
Alright guys, so I sanded and tack clothed sanded the two fenders off camera. I'm going to tack cloth them quick and then we will get to spraying them. Alright guys, I have the camera kind of a funky angle. It's actually being held up through the spokes on the dirt bike. So let's shake up the can here. Alright guys, I have the two fenders inside drying at the moment. We're going to let those dry for about a half an hour. The bottom side I did them pretty thick. Before we bring them back out here, I will flip them over. I'll do the top side, 2 coats, 15-minute intervals, and then we'll see how dry the bottom of the tank is, and then we're going to look at putting the whole bike together today. Might be pretty cool to see. And then we'll figure out the electrical and stuff like that afterwards. So, alright, let's get to it. Alright guys, we're back outside. The bottom side is painted, and we are going to paint the top side of these fenders. Alright guys, the bike is fully stripped. The tank is painted. The underside of the tank is painted. The fenders are going to get one more coat here before I start reassembling. And then we'll get the seat and all that back on, and we'll see this bike whole tonight. So it's going to be cool. Let's get to it. Oh god. Damn it. Some of the black bed liner. God, if this bike could go any more wrong. The black bed liner dripped on this tank, it looks like last night, and it soaked through the tape and the paper. And now there's a large black spot right across the front of the tank. So let's get the rest of this off, and we'll see about dealing with that. Alright guys, so I am going to show you the damage that was done to the paint job by the bed liner leaking through the paper. And I'm not sure how I'll fix it just yet. Maybe use a little paint thinner or something like that and try and rub it off of there. But for now we're going to let it be. It's a real bummer, but my fault all at the same time. So here's the tank. Looks alright. Somehow a little crease got through there. Something happened up here with the paint. The paper stuck to it. Looks like it might have taken the clear coat out there. And then up here where the real problem is, the bed liner soaked through the paper and directly on the front of the tank, obviously. But let's put it all together, see what it looks like, and I will come back to that and fix that at a later time. So there's the tank all done. It has the black bed liner on the inside there. You can't really see that. I'll flip it over. Oh, missed a piece of tape. Oops. There it is. Pretty dusty, but black bed liner. The front fender is on. Alright guys, this is the back of the rear fender, and it has these two badges. They're actually a little rubber, and they have these little knobs that kind of flip on through. So the easiest way to do that is to kind of get a corner started and just twist them in. Especially these round circular ones. The rectangle one's just a little bit harder. So let's get this piece back on. back on for the most part. I gotta tighten up one more screw in that back fender, but the blue fenders are on. Let's put the tank on here. We'll have to rehook that hose with that clamp there. The niches, or the little pieces here, go around those round bars up here on the front of the bike, or the round nubs. So, stick those nice and tight. And it's starting to come together. Alright, fuel lines on there. The last piece is going to be the seat. We'll have to adjust that a little bit. That is the Kawasaki, all painted up, the tank and the fenders. We did have that issue with the tank, which I'm real sad ended up happening. I appreciate you guys watching. It's fun for me to make these. This last one, I've had so many problems with. That tank didn't come out at all. Kind of a fail, you could say. But we're going to get to more projects. We're going to get to the cars, to changing all kinds of things, modifying. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos, and let me know what you want to see more of. I know the Fiero looked like it got pretty popular there with the videos. That's going to be a whole lot of fun this summer. The Bronco, it's another lifted truck, but I spent a lot of time on that truck, so it's one of my pride and joys. This will probably get revisited again. We'll touch up that tank, or we'll redo it, and then, yeah, I think we'll go from there. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope that was a fun video for you guys. That was a fun little series. That is finished up. Next we'll be getting to the tires on the bike, and actually getting the bike running. I think I'm going to throw some other videos in there, though. I've got a couple other projects that I'm going to start working on. It's finally getting nice out here. So, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and always remember to get your vitamins. We'll see you next time. Peace out.